So, I've been asking God, Allah, the Arcturians, the Galactics, Commander Ashtar of Ashtar Command or Ashtar Galactic Command, and the Archangels and the universe regarding the judgment I called on Pakistan Army Chief and high-ranking generals and Pakistani intelligence ISI and even Shehbaz Sharif, who's become the Prime Minister of Pakistan again, it seems, and anyone and everyone involved in Imran Khan's situation, and also, his wife Bushra as well, because they've dragged her into it now too. And they shouldn't have done that. They should never have dragged his wife Bushra into it at all. She's also an Arcturian, just like Imran Khan is an Arcturian, like me, and part of the 144,000 mentioned in the book of Revelations and in other places as well in the Bible and also the Muslim holy book Quran. So I've been asking if there's been any progress made on the situation, and yesterday my attention was drawn to a news article from The Guardian. So this is the news article that's being brought to my attention now regarding Imran Khan's situation. This news article is from The Guardian. It says, Pakistani judges say intelligence agency threatened them over Imran Khan. High Court members allege ISI put cameras in their bedrooms and tortured a relative to make them hear an appeal against ex-Prime Minister Imran Khan. And Imran Khan has been in jail since August and says his treatment is politically motivated. Claims by senior Pakistani judges that the intelligence agencies put pressure on them in cases involving the former Prime Minister Imran Khan have reached the country's Supreme Court, following the publication of an unprecedented letter that has created a storm in Pakistan. The letter from the 6 High Court judges alleged the abduction of family members, torture, installation of cameras in their bedrooms, and threats from the powerful Inter-Services Intelligence Agency, or ISI. I see. In one case, the judges said they were forced to hear an appeal against Khan even after the majority of judges had decided it was not maintainable. Considerable pressure was brought to bear on the judges, who had opined that the petition was not maintainable by operatives of the ISI through friends and relatives of these judges, fearing for their security they sought additional protection for their homes. One of the judges had to be admitted in a hospital due to high blood pressure caused by stress, the letter claimed. Undue stress. Or what's the legal term for it? Duress? Under duress? Or well, it kind of connects in this kind of situation, I think. Right, back to the news article. It alleged the brother-in-law of one judge was abducted by individuals who claimed to be operatives of the ISI and tortured into making false allegations. Khan was removed from office in I think it was a no confidence vote in April 2022 and has since faced arrest and charges of corruption, selling state gifts, leaking state secrets, and was convicted in a multitude of cases with sentences ranging from 10 to 14 years imprisonment. He was charged in more than 100 cases and has been in prison since August. Are you kidding me? 100 cases against one person. And these are false allegations, false charges. I mean, that in itself is proof of his innocence and of how the Pakistan Army chief, high-ranking generals, ISI, and, and if I have to include Shehbaz Sharif, the, current Prime Minister of Pakistan, who's been made the Prime Minister of Pakistan again, whoever is involved in Imran's situation, everyone that's involved in Imran's situation, this is proof how Imran Khan is being set up. 100 cases against one person. Are you kidding me? Where does that happen? Oh, maybe in Pakistan, I guess. And these are false charges, false allegations, false charges to set him up. And his wife too. Now, they wouldn't even leave her alone. Right, back to the news article. Khan has denied all charges and claimed his treatment is politically motivated. Of course, it's politically motivated. Accusing Pakistan's powerful military chief of harboring a personal grudge against him, the military has denied his claims. What? Pakistan's powerful military chief of harboring a personal grudge. That's what Imran Khan is saying. That Pakistan's powerful military chief, or is this a reference to army chief, of harboring a personal grudge against him? Really? So you're going to do all this to him instead of acting like a grown-up and sit down with him and have a talk like an adult or like two grown-ups? Or if you don't want to sit down with him face to face, then have a talk with him over the phone. Like a grown-up. You're supposed to be one, aren't you? You're not a 2-year-old. A personal grudge. What, you cannot talk it out with Imran Khan? If you have a personal grudge against him, or if you're holding a personal grudge against him? Just talk it out like a grown-up or like two grown-ups. And don't try and control him. Don't try and puppeteer him. I mean, Imran Khan. Don't try and puppeteer Imran Khan. Don't try and control him. Don't try and suppress and oppress him. And throw him into prison. Over what? Over a personal grudge? Well, I'm sure there's more, but what are we? Are we in kindergarten still? Anyway, moving on and back to the news article. It says supporters of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf Party, which is Imran Khan's political party, gathered during a protest demanding Imran Khan's release outside the Supreme Court in Islamabad on the 2nd of April 2024. At the opening of the Supreme Court hearing on Wednesday, the Chief Justice Chief+ISI said he had zero tolerance for challenges to the independence of the judiciary. Supreme Court Justice Athar Minallah said the letter addressed what has been happening in Pakistan for the last 76 years. We cannot bury our heads like ostrich in the sands, he said. Damn right. And it says, Sayyid Zulfikar Bukhari, Khan's advisor on international media and affairs, said that the letter written from the judges made it evident that the courts have been under duress. What did I just say earlier? That was just coming to me. I didn't even realize that it was written in here as well. Anyway, that the letter written from the judges made it evident that the courts have been under duress for at least the past 2 years. This is not the first time, nor will it be the last, that the military establishment and operatives have pressured desired verdicts from our courts. However, this time around, the tactics used were appalling. From planting cameras in judges' bedrooms to threats on them and family members, said Bukhari. The former Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi said it was unprecedented in Pakistan's history for senior serving judges to go public on claims of intelligence agency interference. Well, there you go. That's exactly what I was thinking. It is unprecedented in Pakistan's history for senior serving high court judges to go public like this, telling on ISI, telling the truth basically, but coming forward with the truth and telling on ISI, Pakistan's, intelligence agency interference. And yes, this is the first time this is happening in Pakistan's history. This has never happened before. So why is it happening now? The message I'm getting from God, Allah, the Arcturians, and Commander Ashtar is that this is divine intervention. This is God, Allah, the Arcturians, the Galactics, Commander Ashtar, intervening on behalf of Imran Khan. And because I asked for it, because I asked God for it, because I called judgment And this is why this has happened for the first time in the history of Pakistan. I've been saying people are not taking me seriously. You guys are not taking me seriously. Everyone's underestimating the power of my presence. Because I walk with God. I walk with the universe, the multiverse, the galactics, the Arcturians, Commander Ashtar and Ashtar Command or Ashtar Galactic Command, the Archangels, all of them. And this is happening for the first time in Pakistan's history because I called judgment on it, on this situation, and everyone involved in this situation. And now this is happening in Pakistan. For the first time in Pakistan's history. Because what did you think? That God will not deal with you? After I asked God to deal with you all? What did you think? That God will not deal with these 6 High Court judges that have come forward with this truth in public? It's because God has been working on these 6 High Court judges behind the scenes. And the Arcturians, of course, because, God delegates too, just like we humans do. Right, back to the news article. It is a test case for the Supreme Court as the High Court judges are looking for justice and guidance from the Supreme Judicial Council to end the interference of agencies. The judges noted in the letter that they had informed High Court and Supreme Court Chief Justices in the past about the threats, and a military general in ISI had assured the Chief Justice of Islamabad High Court last May that no official from ISI will approach judges of the Islamabad High Court. It claimed that interference from the intelligence operatives continued, however. I see. The letter came a week after the Supreme Court had ruled in favor of a High Court judge, Shaukat Siddiqui, who was removed from the office when he publicly alleged that ISI operatives were involved in political engineering and manipulating decisions in the High Court. The Prime Minister at the time was Khan. Hasnath Malik, an analyst, said that Khan's own record in office was not good and he had sided with the military establishment, but at the moment Khan and his party were facing the brunt of its pressure. And maybe that's why he had to side with the military establishment. Everyone knows that. Everyone understands that much. We have seen in the past judges facing pressure from the operatives for political engineering, but this new episode of the letter is primarily focused against Khan and his party. It is the case for the Supreme Court and Chief Justice to decide the future of judiciary, he said. Intelligence officials have rejected the letter's claims. The accusations made by the honorable judges of IHC or Islamabad High Court are frivolous in nature and out of context. The cases against the former Prime Minister Imran Khan are purely legal and have nothing to do with law enforcement agencies, an official said. The allegations about abduction of the brother-in-law are also mere fabrications and are leveled without any evidence, as the matter is being adjudicated by the Supreme Court and being telecasted on national media. all the aspects will remain in public without any bias. Intelligence officials expect a free and fair hearing of the case, which must be reaching to its logical conclusion. Right, so that's the end of the news article from The Guardian. Now, I have serious messages coming from God, Allah, the Arcturians, the Galactics, Commander Ashtar of Ashtar Command or Ashtar Galactic Command, the Archangels, the universe, the multiverse, basically, because I walk with them all. And they are asking the Pakistan Army Chief, high-ranking generals, and ISI to back off. Back off of Imran Khan and his current wife Bushra. Let them go. Let my people go is the message I got from the Arcturians, because Imran Khan and his current wife Bushra is our people. They are Arcturians, and they are part of the 144,000 mentioned in the Bible and also the Muslim holy book Quran, which you wouldn't know about. So, the message coming from the Arcturians regarding Imran Khan and Bushra is, let my people go. And that's actually an expression that Prophet Moses used when he was asking the Egyptian Pharaoh to let his people go thousands of years ago. And Prophet Moses is Musa or Hazrat Musa for Muslims. He's coming through here as well. So, the message for the Pakistan Army Chief and high-ranking generals and ISI is, do not go around hurting, harming, killing, murdering any of these 6 high court judges and their families and their relatives who have come forward with the truth. And do not touch any Supreme Court justices, any Supreme Court judges, and anyone involved in the due process at the Supreme Court level now. Because you're under watch by God, by Allah. God is watching you all. You are under surveillance by God. Ever heard of spiritual surveillance? Yeah. If you haven't, well, you've heard it now from me. And of course, the Arcturians and Commander Ashtar of Ashtar Command or Ashtar Galactic Command is watching you all as well, from above. And they are watching your every move. And you will not get away with murder anymore. Or anything else, for that matter. Now. And these high court judges coming forward like this has never happened before in Pakistan history. So what do you think that is? That is God at work behind the scenes. As I said, this is divine intervention happening on Imran Khan's situation. Because I called judgment on it. Because I called judgment on all of you who have been suppressing and oppressing Imran Khan, and now his wife too. And whoever has been trying to kill him with that assassination attempt on his life in 2022. I've called judgment on that too. And whoever's involved with that assassination attempt on his life in 2022. You think you're going to get away with murder or attempted murder? Not anymore. Not while I am here. It's happening because I call judgment on everyone involved in going against Imran Khan, and now you've dragged his wife Bushra into, which if you had any integrity, you should never have gone that far. Today, it's the High Court judges coming out with the truth, telling on you and exposing you. Tomorrow, it'll be the Supreme Court, and it'll be the Supreme Court justices and judges. Because God, Allah, will be working on them too. And the Arcturians will be working on them too. Because God, Allah, is allowing due process through the courts. And I'm also talking to the Pakistan Army Chief and ISI here, and Shehbaz Sharif, the current Prime Minister of Pakistan. What did I ask in my previous video that you did not listen to? And it was not just me asking it, it was God, Allah asking you. It was the Arcturians asking you. It was Commander Ashtar asking you. It was the archangels asking you to let Imran Khan be Prime Minister, to make Imran Khan Prime Minister, to clean up the mess that you have created. Because you have created this whole situation of all these false allegations and false charges on Imran Khan and throwing him in jail and his wife too. It's your mess. You've created this mess, so you need to clean it up by letting Imran Khan be Prime Minister, by making Imran Khan Prime Minister if you have to. And you go and let Shehbaz Sharif be Prime Minister again? You did not listen to me, which means you did not listen to God. You did not listen to Allah. Because it's not just me saying all these things. These messages are coming from God, from Allah, from the archangels, from the Arcturians, from the galactics. Because Imran Khan is one of us. Bushra is one of us. They are our people. So let my people go. So, Pakistan Army Chief and ISI, God is going to be working on you as well. And whoever else is involved, Shehbaz Sharif, whoever else is involved in this situation. And now, Supreme Court justices and judges, and everyone who's going to be involved in this situation. God's going to be working on all of you. And the Arcturians are going to be working on all of you as well. And Commander Ashtar. Remember, God works in mysterious ways. Because God works in unseen ways that people, humans, cannot see. And I am bringing God into Imran Khan's situation. We are bringing God into Imran Khan's situation. And this is divine intervention happening right now in Pakistan on Imran Khan's behalf. Because I called judgment on it. So everyone involved is under watch, is under surveillance. Spiritual surveillance by God, by Allah, by the Arcturians, by the Galactics, by Commander Ashtar, by the Archangels, by the higher powers, by the upper echelons of the universe. You are all under surveillance, under spiritual surveillance by God, by Allah, and the universe, and the galactics, and the Arcturians, and Commander Ashtar, and the archangels. So, Pakistan Army Chief, high-ranking generals, and ISI, it's best that you get out of the way, that you get out of our way, that you get out of God's way. Because you doing this to Imran Khan and his current wife Bushra is you getting in the way. You getting in our way. You getting in the Arcturians' way. You getting in God's way. So get out of God's way. Now, get out of Imran Khan's way and let him be Prime Minister, or make him Prime Minister if you have to. As I said, clean up your mess, because this is the mess you have created for Imran Khan, or he would have been the Prime Minister of Pakistan right now. And if he's not, it's because of you. So clean up your mess, or face God's judgment, as I said previously. And as you can see, the proof of it in physical reality, with all this happening in Pakistan, that God's judgment is underway. Over and out.